Let's get into it. Velvet smoke in the air, leather seats recline. Gold frames on my face, thoughts deeper than rhymes. I used to plot on a come-up, corner dreams in the cold. Now I'm thumbing through hundreds while this record unfolds. Godfather mindset, piano keys in the mist. Life gave me dirt, I turned it into a wrist flick. A toast for the fallen, a prayer for the stress. Still hear whispers from the past when I'm getting dressed. Like a legend reborn. Champagne thoughts in a brainstorm. Low fade sharp, got the game in palm. Where the soul meets hustle, that's where I'm from. Vinyl popping, beat knocking like the feds at the door. My story ain't clean, but it's rich in folklore. Used to skip meals, now it's steak with the crust. They ain't showing love till you covered in dust. I'm talking R&B, echoes, drums hitting like truth. Every bar like a flick from my turbulent youth. Low BPM, but the message run deep. This that vintage mink rap, suede on the beat. See, I ain't never had a silver spoon, but I learned to polish the plastic. Now they calling me classic. Minimal bounce, but the bassline stretch. Wrote this on a stoop with a mild and a sketch. 80s hook on the loop, real smooth like the suits, but my roots still concrete. I'm just changing the boots. This for the ones who ain't fold under pressure. Took the pain, flipped it, now they rhyme under textures. That dusty loop glory, luxury in disguise. When I spit, it's like silk in a room full of knives. Cruising through the city like a legend reborn. Champagne thoughts in a brainstorm. Low face sharp, got the game in palm. Where the soul meets hustle, where I'm from. Cruising through the city like a legend reborn. Champagne thoughts in a brainstorm. Sidewalk, got a name of history. Blood inked on bricks, strong story in the gutters. We just pages in the book the world don't even read. Yeah. I pen life with a quill made of sorrow and smoke. Every block got a gospel, every building a ghost. Roaches in the cabinets, rats in the alley. Cops patrol slow like they hunting for a tally. My city breathes struggle, corners hold the pain. Kids learn the mathematics, but never know the game. Ain't no honor in the famine, just hunger in the nine. Either running from the past or getting stuck up in time. Charts pages flip, but the ink don't fade. Past still lurking in the choices we made. Life's a dice game, every move high stakes. Bet wrong, they write your name in yellow tape. Still chronicles, war zone symphonies. Gunpowder echoes through the city streets. Moving like the wind, speak truth, never weak. This the code of the game, the ink runs deep. Still chronicles, war zone symphonies. Gunpowder echoes through the city streets. Moving like the wind, speak truth, never weak. This the code of the game, the ink runs deep. My third eye sharp, I see the plot from the rooftops. Where dope fiends nod and the hustlers duck blue tops. Every handshake suspect, I scan the angles. Even trust got a fee, I seen brothers get strangled. Fast money got them gassed, trying to move like the dawns. Till they locked in a cell, reminiscing through songs. Cinder blocks hold secrets, ghosts in the mortar. You either stack knowledge or get lost in the slaughter. When it's tucked in a shoebox, Fed sweeps come, whole squad turn boondocks. Loyalty's a contract, signed with a blade. Death's the only exit if you caught in the maze. Seen homies go from gold chains to cold names. The same ones who flex be the first ones to fold, man. Concrete jungle rules carved in the pavement. Either build build your kingdom or get lost in enslavement. Steel Chronicles, war zone symphonies, gunpowder echoes through the city streets, moving like the wind, speak truth, never weak. This the code of the game, the ink runs deep. Hey yo,
you can hear the history in the crackle. Every pop, a moment, let it ride.
street lights flicker, silhouette in the fog, eyes low under brims, heart colder than God. Used to scribble my pain on the back of receipts, now I'm inked in the game, my reflection repeats. No gimmicks, just grit, every beat is a chess move, suit tailored, but the scars keep me stress proof. Vintage wine in the glass, ash dropping slow, my verses wear cologne, smooth, bold and composed. Feeling like a ghost in the night, still alive. Rolling through the city with a whole new mind, draped in silk while I battle with time. Success tastes better when you come from the grime. Now it's soul on the beat and a blade in the rhyme. That bounce minimal, but the message rich. Every loop like a flick, every line got a glitch. From the staircase ciphers to mahogany halls, I kept it big papa smooth, still breaking the laws. 88 sample chop, this the sound of a plot. When your name hold weight and your morals do not. Tales of the trife over snares that knock. This the quiet storm anthem with the heat on lock. Some wear gold chains, others wear burdens. I carry both. It's like I walk through the shadows just to learn how to shine. Now my mind in Dubai while my soul stay in Bed-Stuy. Grew up dodging echoes of the sirens and cries. Now it's echoes of applause every time I slide by. That's evolution, from cold stoops to heat checks. From rhyming for dinner to steak cuts with respect. But I never forgot, not a moment I passed. When the rent was a prayer and the fridge held the past. Now I write like I'm carving scriptures in vinyl. Each line a cathedral, each beat a revival. 80s R&B in the background floating while the hi-hats hit like my old block's motion. Kept it G, kept it sharp, never needed to bluff. I speak velvet but the root's still tough. So when I glide through your speakers in a suit or a hoodie, just know the pen been holy even when life was muddy. Feeling like a ghost in the night, still alive. Rolling through the city with a whole new mind, draped in silk while I battle with time. Success tastes better when you come from the grime. Now it's soul on the beat and a blade in the rhyme. Cracked ceilings and crooked tile. Now it's marble floors, but I still walk with the same style. No smile, just scars tucked under a gold link. Learned to swim with the sharks, now I barely blink. Champagne chilling, but my nerves never rest. I got friends in the dirt and a price on my breath. Every beat is a sermon, every verse is a vest. I don't flex, I finesse, that's the code to success. From the cold, but I glow like whoa. Suit sharp, thoughts darker than the liquor I sip. Used to hustle off instinct, now I move off script. I seen snakes and suede, smiles in disguise. So I trust my gut more than alibis. Boom bap ambiance, vinyl cracking truth. Every sample I touch, turn a lie into proof. This ain't rap, it's memoirs wrapped in drums, where the quiet ones speak when the right beat comes. They gave me silence, I turned it lessons to velvet-lined seats. I wore the hunger like fashion, it dripped through the beat. Money don't heal, it just buys better wounds. I still talk to the past when I'm alone in a room. Let the 808s hum like a ghost in a hall. Let the keys play soft while the memories brawl. I've been broke with vision and rich with regret, but I never lost the mirror, I just moved what I kept. 80s vocals on loop like a record I lived. Still got pain in the groove, but the needle forgives. Grew cold in the heat, learned to pray in the storm. Now I write from the throne, still remember the dorm. So toast to the nights I ain't sleep, just wrote. To the walls that heard dreams before anyone spoke. I'm a silhouette in silk with a trench full of truth, and the beat's just a mirror that reflects my youth. Still got pain in my pockets, but I ponds it. Dirty shoes on floors that they never could know. Mind in the clouds, but my feet in the snow. Came from the cold, but I glow like whoa.
Scripts in the cracks of the pavement. Gold links swing when we walk like we made men. From the stoops to the booth, we engraving. This that golden era talk, no debate.
Yo, the ink drips wisdom, scribed in the book of life. Every page full of struggle where pain took a knife. City lights flicker, cast shadows of lost souls. Dice games echo where the gun smoke rolls. Hood symphonies play, sirens over drum breaks. Boys turn to men when the food on their lunch plate. Wisdom from the elders, they preach with their hands rough. Saying live fast, but don't let the fast get you handcuffed. Yo, we lay scripts in the cracks of the pavement. Gold links swing when we walk like we made men. From the stoops to the booth, we engraving. This that golden era talk, no debating. My scripture's militant, written in war code. Pens like razors, every verse do a torso. Paint a masterpiece, brush strokes through the cosmos. Streets talking echoes, every block got a lost soul. Mine like a chessboard, knights guard the front gate. Castles stand strong, but the pawns get they lunch ate. Architect the blueprint, scholars in the cipher. Wisdom in the circle, make a snake move lighter.
Keep slipping, streets keep living.
The golden age never died, it's just hidden in the records. Yo, divine mathematics, wisdom in the attic. Blueprints from the ancients, my mind stay automatics. Schematics of the universe carved in my syntax. Algebraic wordplay, you see where my pen's at. Brick city battlefields, kings with their swords drawn. Fiends on the strip trying to scheme for their next dawn. Pyramids of knowledge get stacked in the basement. Every rhyme timeless, my scriptures stay sacred. Yo, we lay scripts in the cracks of the pavement. Gold links swing when we walk like we made men. From the stoops to the booth, we engraving. This that golden era talk, no debate. Time keeps slipping, streets keep living. Yo, every block got a story, every alley got a ghost. Pages of the struggle written in blood and smoke. Some live by the pen, others live by the toast. But one way or another, they all meet at the crossroads.
They all meet at the crossroads. They all meet at the crossroads.
Yo, my ghetto manuscript, scribbled in hieroglyphs. Every verse like a scripture, painted in iron fists. From the park bench dreams to the benches in court. Same system we fighting, got the chain handing the torch. I seen kids chase illusions, trying to ball with the Knicks or get lost in the mist, pushing raw for the fix. Life's a dice roll, one shot, better aim right. One wrong step, turn your name in the gravesite. Pages burn, time moves slow. Hustlers earn, streets still cold. Ink spilled truth on the lines I wrote. Read between them or be trapped in the smoke. Ghetto manuscripts, words in the wind. Steel in the hand, who built to win? Brick by brick, the past still living. Game been written, the streets stay driven. The past still living, the past still living. The past still living, the past still living. Yo, my pen grip heavy, every line is a shell case. Every 16 measure got a war story face. Seen suits flip states, turn rats on a fan, while the real hold it down in a 6x10. From project windows to the seat of a Lex. Shorty pushing work, praying he don't see the feds. Concrete scholars, lessons from the curbside. You either stack knowledge or get left where the birds fly.
Real recognize real. Real recognize real.
Beat strips down, eerie simps fade in. Heartbeat bass. Hey yo, black gloves, 100 grand in a metal case. A dirty game, every player trying to up the stakes. Moving like a ghost, ducking under street lights. One eye on the ops, other eye on my seat, right? Loyalty's a myth when the paper get involved. Seen crews break apart like statues that dissolve. I trust no man, only numbers in the code. Put my faith in this Glock and the stories that it hold. Hard ghetto manuscripts, words in the wind. Steel in the hand, who built the win? Brick by brick, the past still living. Game been written, the streets stay driven. Shut.
Yo, it's that raw, uncut, straight out the gutter type rhythm.
Live from the boroughs where the real heads listen. Ears aligning through the skyline, cipher thoughts defined. Pages of the past got me lost inside the rhyme. Street lights flicker, shadow dancing on the Ave. Junkies leaning on the curb while the OGs laugh. A block scholar, speak knowledge, no novice. Been polished since days of rockin' wallabies and wallets. A dollar dream, pen bleeds like the ink of a prophet. Every line paint a scripture from a mind that's college. I bomb atomically, verbally I'm artillery. Precision cut syllables, strike like archery. Park benches filled with dealers that shuffle the hand quick. Meanwhile I sculpt bars like a Renaissance manuscript. Blueprints of war I orchestrate like Sun Tzu. Underground tunnels hide the codes that we run through. Cypher session, rooftop reflections, I pen a lesson. My essence forever destined to rise like smoke aggression. The architect of dialect, paragraphs immaculate. Metaphors stacking like the bricks in my establishment. Calculated flows, every bar's a coded thesis. Rhymes move smooth like the hands of old Jesus. Ancient mathematics, I crafted like blacksmiths. Breathe through the basslines, let the snare beat my canvas. Pen stroke Moses, part the beat with the scriptures. And paint the bigger picture through the lens of hood scriptures. Yo, I step inside the cipher, microphone igniter. Leave the track torch like a lighter to a spider. 8-leg lyricist, venom in my sentences. Words wrap around your brain, causing mental images. Syllabus to syllable, syllabi to interval. Rhythm so pivotal, snapping like a digital. Metronome clicking, I flip it in triple rhythms. The illest to spit it with infinite lyricism.
Where legends were born.
Live from the boroughs where the real heads listen. From the corners to the stoops, we was born to survive. Every verse paint a picture, every word come alive. Brick city scriptures laid in the lines. Gotta read between them, truth buried in time. From the corners to the stoops, we was born to survive. Every verse paint a picture, every word come alive. Brick city scriptures laid in the lines. Gotta read between them, truth buried in time. city lights flicker, reflections dance on the train tracks. Cold winds whistle through alleys where the pain's at. Young shorty on the stoop, watching fiends chase stacks. Dreams cut short like the feds where the raid's at. I paint the scripture hieroglyphs in the urban mist. The black moon rising light beams through the furnace bricks. Ghetto melodies echo from the tenements. The past still speak through the cracks in the sediments.
From the corners to the stoops, we was born to survive.
Level 5.
Every verse paint a picture, every word come alive.
Strategize the art, each bar's a brushstroke vivid. Layered like a Basquiat, every detail's exquisite. I meditate, levitate on the snares and the bass lines. Blueprints of war, every page got a great design. Verses like graffiti, walls tagged with my legacy. Drums knock heavy like they echoing through centuries. Cypher sessions, I school them in the dark hallways. We build pyramids with bars back in park stairways.
The streets talk, but do you really listen? A word to speak. They tell the stories of kings and soldiers, hustlers and poets.
I drop jewels in the rhythm, thoughts carved with precision. Cypher guard, every bar's like a lost premonition. Scripture from the scrolls decoded, it's non-fiction. Writing holy verses while I navigate the friction. Mathematics in motion, watch the angles align. The way the bass line groove intertwine with the rhymes. Architectural flow, I construct like the temples. While y'all gimmick with the words, I engrave fundamentals. Yo, I body the beat with the syllables, twisting like physics. Infinite rhythm, I'm ripping through beats with a menace. Verbal assassin, my mind is a chamber that's loaded. Unloading the wisdom, my cadence exploding. Look, I snap like a poet that's lost in emotion. I shift through the flows like a car switching motion. From triple to double to quadruple time. Every line intricate, every rhyme optimized.
From the corners to the stoops, we was born to survive.
Every vibe.
Every verse paint a picture, every word come alive. Straight up the bricks where the real ones dwell.
Every verse like a weapon, every story I tell.
From the stoops to the rooftop, echoes remain.
Eyes like a baby tag done under the train.
Yo, I write scriptures in graffiti ink. War stories dripping gritty like the sewer cap. Corners where the villains linking. Street lights flicker while the cops play predator. Metal tuck move like a chessboard editor. Every bar heavy like the weight on a scale tip. Hustler's ambition, but the feds taking tail flicks. Running through the projects, echo through the alleyways. Dope spots jumping every night, feel like a masquerade.
Straight up the bricks where the real ones dwell.
Every verse like a weapon, every story I tell.
I'm too slick, move quick like I dance with the stick. The way I flip rhymes, you would think it's a magic trick. Ghetto symphonies, orchestrated like a symphony. Every line cut deep, sliced through your infantry. Verses got them spooked like the ghost of the past. Rap game like a dice game, don't roll it too fast. We ain't playing with them. This that Harlem to BK, Bronx to the island where them sharks don't play.
Don't play, don't play, don't play, don't play, don't play.
These streets got memories, voices in the wind.
You either make it out or become part of the pavement. Yo, masked up, moving like a shadow in the moonlight. 38 snub, tuck it under where the goons fight. Fast money, no sleep, dodging a Rico. Cops on the payroll, stashing loot in Puerto Rico. Double-breasted suits, conversations out in Little Italy. Politicking with crooks that cook the work religiously. Infrared beam silencers on the max. One slip, you be another name stitched in the plaque. Listen, every move's like a chess play. Mind state of sensei. Big money talk, turn a dream to a Bentley. Corner store philosophy, game from the wise. When the work come in, move it smooth, no surprise. All black suits when we handle affairs. All facts, no cap, boy, the throne is my chair. Streets taught lessons, I ain't need no college. Every verse like a key, I unlock street knowledge.
Straight out the bricks where the real ones dwell.
Every verse like a weapon, every story I tell.
Straight out the bricks where the real ones dwell.
Yo,
These streets don't sleep, they just watch and learn. Every crack in the pavement of the story burn. Survival ain't luck, it's a lesson you earn. Move wise or get caught when the tables turn.
Watch and learn, watch and learn. Watch and learn, watch and learn. Yo. Watch
watch and learn.
A page out the book of life, ink spill on the curb. Every verse like graffiti when the real ones emerge. Corner stoops hold truth like the elders that preach. We the youth dodge cops trying to hustle and eat. See the pain run deep, you can feel it in bass lines. Broken dreams scattered like shells in the brake lights. Ghetto symphonies play city speak through the cracks. 1,000 lost voices but the wisdom intact. Josh move with grace, move with code. Speak with weight, words turn to gold. Lessons learned in the cold of the night. When the city show teeth, better hold that mic. Heard concrete scriptures, words in the wind. Who gon' listen? Who built to win? Brick by brick, the past still living. Game been written, streets stay driven. Past still living. Past still living. Past still living. Yo, my pen move like a blade, cutting through all the fiction. Each bar like a mission, blueprint of addiction. Young shorties on the block trying to bubble and flip, while the feds taking notes trying to muzzle the clip. Seen the wickedest plots unfold in a second. Loyalty's a gamble, watch the way that they betting. From stairwells to Benzes, hood tales relentless. Real recognize real, that's the code of the trenches. Real recognize real, real recognize real. Real recognize real. Beat strips down the baseline and light drums. Yo, 40 cal tucked in the butter soft leather. Mob ties move like the wind under pressure. Old heads watch from the stoop, eyes heavy, knowing any false move leave your lifeline deadly. Chess moves only, we ain't playing with clowns. When you building something real, gotta level the ground. Blueprints drawn up, the architects move while the pawns play checkers, we just lace up the shoes. Love concrete scriptures, words in the wind. Who gon' listen? Who built the win? Brick by brick, the past still living. Game been written, streets stay driven. Past still living. Past still living.
Yo, ink spilled like a crime scene, bodies on the page. Blood stains on Avani, echoes from the stage. New York scriptures written in the dungeon. What? Every verse like a blade, keep it cutting.
Yo, pages turn like the locks on a precinct. Shorty lost hope, started scheming on some street shit. Staircase echoes where the dice games roll, and the fiends fiend heavy for the price they hold. Project life flicker, shadow moves coursals. Ghetto prophets preach, they recite ghetto gospels from the benches to the cell block. Ciphers in the graveyard, pray for better days, but the pain got the same scars.
Beat rides for 2 bars, setting up for
Yo, ink spill like a crime scene, bodies on the page. Blood stains on the vinyl, echoes from the stage. Yeah, New York scriptures written in the dungeon. What? Every verse like a blade, keep it cutting. I etch rhymes like Basquiat murals on the skyline. Criminal minded when the ink touched the guideline. Lines like the iron on the train tracks, rush mode. Tsunami wave flow, every line leave your lungs cold. Mic cords tangle round the neck of a fraud. Blueprints from the legends got them checking the board. Gold links, blue Tims, I maneuver like a war vet. Chess moves calculated, every step's a raw flex. They never see the struggle, only see the shine. Every verse, every page, every line. This is the essence. Yo, cipher mathematics written in the tablets. Street code encrypted, my mind stay established. Knowledge born, let the God flow vividly. G.O.D., that's the science through my symmetry. 36 laws keep the vibe in the motion. Verbal architects build bridges over oceans. Every rhyme ancient, carved in the granite. New York scriptures handwritten by the planet.
rides for 2 bars, setting up.
The beat spill like a crime scene, bodies on the page. Blood stains on the vinyl, echoes from the stage. New York scriptures written in the dungeon. Every verse like a blade, keep it cutting.
They never see the struggle, only see the shine.